The Footprints Conversations series feature discussions and insights from accomplished workplace and marketplace leaders and their experiences on key leadership principles. As believers, we are supposed to practice these biblical leadership principles in our workplace and marketplace to help us fulfill our calling. The Footprints Conversation this week is part 3 on the power of a dream, featuring the man of amazing dreams who came out from the pit to become the Prime Minister of Egypt. He has been using his experience to expose us to what we must do during the preparation periods before the dream finally comes true. Part 1 was on the pit period and Part 2 was on purity and the prison. In Part 3, he will use his experience to tell us what we must do for the promotion to get to the palace of our dream. Please let's welcome the only Prime Minister of Technicolor coats to the Footprints Conversation.
Wow, time flies. I can't believe we are at the last part of the conversation on the power of a dream.
Yes, time flies indeed. As an outcome from Part 2 on purity, I received a very insightful comment from an audience. You were a single person when Madam Potiphar had wanted to uncover your nakedness in a sexual act. How would you advise someone who is still single or about to be married to ensure that the only eyes that should see his or her nakedness before marriage should be those of the Lord?
That is a great and insightful comment, and it resonates with me very well, because the Lord sees everything about us, even things in secrets and in darkness. So our nudity is not hidden from His eyes. If you are a single person, the greatest gift you could give to your partner on your first night when you marry is that no human being has sexually seen your nudity. This is not old-fashioned. I believe I could confidently tell Asenath, my wife, at our first night, that no woman has seen my nudity, not even Madam Potiphar, because I was saving it for you. So, purity has a great value in marriage.
Thanks a lot for this advice that I believe would be useful to workers and business people with great dreams who are still single. So, these strong convictions you had brought the second experience of betrayal that ended you in prison. How did you cope?
Initially, it was tough. I couldn't believe why Madam Potiphar did that. But even in the prison, I knew the Lord was with me. So, I resolved not to be bitter, but to focus on my Lord, who will never betray me or give me up. I also resolved to work as if the Lord was my boss. The commander of the prison guards liked me so much he put me in charge of all the prisoners and entrusted me with everything that was in the prison.
Interesting. I recall that in the Can-Do Leaders short movie, The Anvil, that was based on your experience, your second guidepost for daily living was, "My employer is the Lord. Everything I do will be done with diligence as to the Lord without murmuring or complaining. I will do my work despite the attitude of my boss and other workers in the organization. I am not working for the boss. I am not working for the organization. I am working for the Lord." So, I could see that this statement really works.
Yes, I will tell you it works every time. Just as Potiphar found me dependable and trusted me with everything in his house except Madam Potiphar, in the prison too, the commander of the guards found me trustworthy and put me in charge of things there. You see, if you resolve to work as if your boss is the Lord, people may consider you as stupid, weak, or even a fool. But I will rather work for the Lord as if I am a fool, because my work is a ministry that should bring glory to my Lord.
Prime Minister, what fascinates me was that in Genesis 39 verse 22, we read that although you were in charge of all the prisoners, but you still did the same work they did. Someone may have just bossed himself around and never lifted a finger. Why did you do that?
Because I had bigger dreams. If I had bowed to human pressure and made myself the most important prisoner, that would have been the end of the dream. I was there to provide solutions to problems and to realize my big dreams.
Right. So, the Lord used you to provide solutions to 2 of your fellow prisoners and finally to Pharaoh. And that brought you to the palace?
Yes, I believe the Lord has called us as workers and business people to provide solutions to problems. When the Lord used me to provide the solution to the impending socio-economic crises in Egypt that brought glory to Him, Pharaoh himself acknowledged that my Lord was powerful than the Egyptian gods. Our dreams should be beyond ourselves. If our dreams provide solutions that bring glory to the Lord, our work becomes worship that brings glory to the Lord.
We are almost out of time, but I would like to know your take on how to consider those who oppose or betray us on the way to fulfilling our dreams. How was your attitude towards your stepbrothers, Potiphar and his wife, and your fellow prisoner you helped but forgot about you?
How can I hate my stepbrothers when they were part of my testimony? How could I hate Mr. and Mrs. Potiphar, who played a role in sending me to the palace, although they thought they were sending me to rot in prison? I want to tell you and your audience that very soon you will thank those who opposed you, betrayed you, and ridiculed you. Don't focus on them. Dream big and keep your eyes on your Lord and the dream.
What an amazing closing. Audience, no distractions from the betrayers, attackers, enemies, bitterness, retaliation, and unforgiveness. Dream big and keep your eyes on your Lord, and the dream will surely come true. Prime Minister, we can't thank you enough. If this Footprints conversation has been a blessing to you, pass it on to be a blessing to others. Are you a believer committed to fulfilling your professional calling at your workplace and marketplace? We have several resources to help you do that. Just subscribe at the YouTube channel for you to receive new resources we create every week. If you have creative arts talents too, get in touch and let us yield it to the Lord to use it to impact lives for His glory.